Welcome to Virtual Tarot, Capricorn. Welcome to your December reading. I'm Ava.
I am Trudy. And we are here, as you can see, or you saw in the opening, with our Yule tool. Used to celebrate winter solstice, which we will be bringing that ritual to you at the end of this video.
I love this.
Yes, and we last night celebrated a little bit early so that we could present it to you with two other queens.
Yes, we invited two friends of ours who represent the other elements.
Yes, a shout out to the other queens, Tona, who was the Queen of Pentacles, and Jerusa, who played the Queen of Cups.
Yes.
And also Ava, who is a Queen of Cups, played the Queen of Wands.
Which I loved. I love being the Queen of Wands.
Yes.
I got to wear my red sparkle dress.
It was beautiful. And I, of course, was the Queen of Swords, the Air Queen, the Queen of the Intellect. Why do we bring this to you? Because at this really special time of the year, we wanted to reintroduce our female audience and also our bundle keepers.
Yes.
To, you know, this beautiful celebration of transformation.
Right. It's the time of year when the earth holds its breath at December 21st. It's very interesting because the earth is, spiritually speaking, metaphorically speaking, breathes just as we breathe. And during the period from the summer solstice to the winter solstice is the exhalation of the breath, where the breath goes out. So that's why the leaves fall, the earth starts to lose energy, because you are expelling the toxins, the negative. And at December 21st, this is at the lowest ebb of the breath, and the earth holds that. There's a pause, a 3-day pause really, where the earth holds its breath until it starts to inhale again, and it's represented by the light. The light also dissipates for the autumn and winter season, and then it starts to move into spring and summer, where the light increases. And so it's a celebration of that phenomenon within the earth and within ourselves.
Beautiful.
Yes, it is a beautiful thing. We live on a beautiful, beautiful planet, in a beautiful, beautiful world. And why should we not celebrate that?
All right, I'm crying on the inside.
All right.
That was beautiful, by the way, and I'm moved, actually.
Well, it's true.
Truly moved.
We live in a wonderful place, and it's just through ceremony we acknowledge it.
That's right.
So that we can banish all those bad things in us.
So please join us for that. So that said, what we do here at Virtual Tarot is a 4-card spread, and Ava and I also, as we're forecasting your future, Capricorn, as we do every month, or have every month for the past year, we also do a little bit of teaching, and we want to talk a little bit about that because you know, as we're discussing these cards, there's a little bit more going on than just forecasting your future. We're also teaching via parable, allegory, sometimes even we'll clip in a YouTube video here or there to sort of give you the gist of the card, so that instead of looking at medieval knights and pages, you're sort of getting a sense of like modern day symbology. So
yeah, it makes it more personal, makes it more accessible to you, and you don't feel as if you're at a quandary every time you look at a card and you say, well, what in the world could that mean?
Right.
You know?
They're really rich.
If you follow our readings, that's why some people say they watch every single reading.
Yeah. It's a good way to learn how to read the cards.
It's a good way to learn. So
yes.
we welcome you and invite you to do that if you wish.
Yes. So that's it. What we do is a 4-card spread, and every month we read the cards in the same order. We shuffle spontaneously, so what you're seeing is happening right here on camera, live.
It is.
So the first card represents
the overall tone or mood of the month of December for you, Capricorn.
The second card is going to represent any challenges that you might face for this month.
And the third card is the unexpected,
which we love.
We love because it's that's why we're here, to make you aware of what to expect of the unexpected.
That's right. And then the last card represents the outcome, and then we wrap up with a little girl talk at the end. And I think with no further ado, let's go ahead and move into the recap for last month for Capricorn.
Oh, it started.
So last month, we're looking off camera because we actually have your video on our iPad, okay?
We do. We're sneaky.
So last month we had the beautiful, beautiful
Nine of Pentacles.
Industrious, entrepreneurial.
You were you.
Pentacle Queen.
You were
the
epitome of the Queen of Capricorn. You were in your element.
The
Strong.
Queen of the estate.
Yes.
Yes, and oftentimes, you know, this card represents a woman who's well-heeled, well-respected, has status within the community, and who others see as someone who isn't in need of their help, which sometimes isn't to your benefit. And I do believe last month, what did we have after that? We had the Knight of Swords in the position of challenge. So take that one away, Ava.
So what it means is that there's some sort of idea, project, intellectual concept that you are in the middle of, and you need to stay energetically moving forward with it and not get stalled. So it's just about keeping the momentum up in what you had already started, some sort of idea or concept or
fighting for an idea.
Yes.
I think we had said sometimes, you know, people
like
go to battle over a cause, right?
Yes.
An ideal.
An ideal.
Yes, I mean, lots of wars have been fought over that, including, you know, many that we probably wish never happened.
All of them.
Yes, well, all of them, you're right. So then we had in the position of the unexpected, and I gotta look
King
over.
of Swords.
We had the King of Swords, yeah, there we go, 2 swords.
So, yes.
Two intellect cards.
So yes, so your challenge is not only to take your idea or project forward, but also to manage it and to be discriminatory and rational and centered, and to rule with your head as opposed to your heart.
And then we also, in the final position, what do we have? We have the Sun. Okay, that one was the card. That's the card that we really focused on. It's a card of vitality. It's a card of health. It's a card of renewal, which actually that's what we'll be speaking about during the Winter Solstice Ritual.
Transformation and renewal is what the whole celebration of the equinox, the Winter Solstice equinox, is about. So that card is very emblematic of that.
Yes, so going into the reading for this month, Ava's already shuffled the cards.
I have.
Ending on the Sun.
Right.
We'll go into Capricorn's reading for 2015, and again, this is the last reading of the year, Capricorn.
I want you to see that we don't cheat. Top, bum, bum. There it is. Oh, and it came out on its own.
And moving, oh my gosh.
It insisted on coming out on its own. What in the world could it be?
Elvis was a Capricorn. He wants his reading.
Oh, look at that.
So, in the position of the overall environment of the month, Ava's already drawn for you, Capricorn, the Ace of Swords.
Yes.
And reflecting upon last month's reading, we had that Knight in the position of challenge, moving this idea forward. And now we have this Ace, which is the monad, the source of an idea.
That it's all about your idea.
It's almost like you're searching, or the you know, this idea.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know what it is? It's the sword of truth.
Well, remember we had spoken of, not to interrupt, but I remember you had said something about writer's block.
Oh, yes, indeed. That's true.
Last month. Do you remember that?
Right, right.
And then here it is.
And so this is the lack of writer's block.
Yeah, it's the unblocking
It's the unblocking of, and the severing away of that which is no longer necessary, that which blocks you, that which is impeding your thought patterns, your clarity, to, you know, like weeding a garden. You take out all that is irrelevant to so that you allow what is there to grow.
Right.
And so there's this process, but it is truth telling. And by truth telling, you know, the two-edged sword, meaning that when you tell the truth, you clear the road in front of you. You have to be absolutely honest. So the whole month is about your honesty, about facing your truth.
And Capricorn has really been, you know, getting the sword cards. We had the King of Swords in the position of the unexpected, which has to do, a lot of times when a King of Swords shows up, it has to do with the law.
Oh, yes.
A lawyer, a cool, unemotional
A lot of them are lawyers.
man. This person is not a feeling person.
No.
And again, this is not a feeling card.
No, it's about driving your idea forward regardless and doing it with absolute integrity and honesty. So let's see what's in the position of this challenge for Capricorn.
Let's see what
Let's
is in this
see.
position.
Oh my.
Okay, Capricorn, into every life a few swords must fall.
Yes.
And you know what I say about swords, and Ava and I agree to disagree on some of these swords. Although we don't agree on this, we don't disagree on this one. But
it's so obvious.
Yeah, it's pain, separation. I mean, there is a challenge here that you might be facing, which, you know, as we say, this is the Three of Swords. We're reading for the universe of Capricorns out there, even the little Capricorn aliens, right? Which we've been
yes, they're welcome too.
Who tune in, extraterrestrial Capricorns. But that said, I mean, we are reading for quite a few, and so you know, this card can represent quite a few things.
So what does it do? What does telling the truth do?
Well, it causes separation and heartache, but it can also cause illness.
It can.
It can cause illness if you harbor resentment.
If you harbor resentment, or if you don't tell the truth.
Yes.
The bearing of your soul is necessary here, and your challenge is either to break someone's heart or to have your heart broken. Either way, you might have to break someone's heart by telling the truth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you have to.
Right, because we've got the Ace, and then we have this 3, which would mean we've already gone past the deliberatory to the challenge, which is, how do I break this news, this truth, without breaking somebody's heart?
Well, there's no way to do that. Somebody's heart is broken. Somebody gets sad over the consequences, and your challenge is to meet that head on. Let's see.
Now we're bringing emotion into it.
Oh, let's look at all swords.
Now we're bringing emotion into it, because we said swords are of the intellect, unless it's the 3 of Swords.
Unless it's the 3 of Swords.
3 is outside the realm of swords.
It's a heartbreak, but it causes mental distress.
Yes, well, that's where the psyche and the heart become one.
Are disconnected, or are...
Well, they begin to affect one another.
They do.
Yes.
Yes.
So it is heartbreak.
But look at this. Unexpectedly, you move to a better place.
Yes.
Psychologically, mentally, you move to a better place. and you get away from things. You escape the situation. You escape from the situation. You leave it. If not physically, then psychologically. You leave.
Wow. Well, now if this has to do with, if this is a love reading,
could be.
Then it could mean that, you know, you are probably going to, you know, separate, because this reading has separation written all over it.
It does. It does.
Yeah, if you're a Capricorn, I mean, you know, by speaking your truth, or it could be fear of separation.
Or it could be fear of separation.
You know, if you speak your truth.
Right.
Because then
You
again...
may not, but still, you're trying, unexpectedly, you move to a better place, psychologically.
Right. So even just speaking the truth, whether or not that means that you physically move,
right,
or you psychologically move, is you're going to improve your situation by speaking the truth, even though it does cause some heartache.
Heartache.
Yes.
How interesting. Well, I've got to see the end, because this is a pretty straightforward.
It sure is.
Straightforward reading.
Right.
Oh, God. Look at that. Holy smokes.
Wow. Okay, so it's the Four of Wands, and the reason we're like sitting here going, look at that. I mean, this just says, yeah, you're going to move.
You're going to move.
It's the Four of Wands, and establish sort of a new foundation. I mean, this is already like a welcoming sort of card, where the welcome mat's already rolled out, and you're
welcome in to some place.
Moving along. And so if you're like, if this is a career reading, you know, and
it could be.
It is about, you know, moving from one career to the other career.
Or another job to another job.
Then you're going to have a successful transition.
Yes, and you know, you may suffer some heartbreak. Or they may. You're going to...
Well, it's separation.
It's disappointment.
Or it's dis-ease also.
Yes.
You know, we say dis-ease because, you know, maybe... Sometimes this card can mean illness because, you know, like you might suffer a cold, the flu.
Yes. You know, mental situations have physical effects.
They do, and they can be like, this is a minor arcana card.
Right.
So it could
They're all minors.
Yeah, but, I mean, it could be, you know, you're just...
But you've got a wreath.
Well, this is your challenge, too. I was going to finish.
Oh,
well, that's okay. This is your challenge. No, that's okay, because I just really, like, this is flu and cold season, so... You know, protect your health. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be aware that your challenge is to protect your health. Okay.
And if you're going to go on a boat ride, wear a coat.
Right.
Because a lot of people are traveling, and so this is, you know, in December, people go to their loved one's home.
That's true.
You know, so
moving away from heartache. That's right.
From heartache, going back home, having the welcome mat put out for you, the red carpet for you.
It's very healing.
It's very healing. And if it's a new job, you're going to really enjoy this job and be welcomed by everyone in there, and you'll fit in. And it will be a new foundation for you.
Right, and you might have a lot of new ideas to share with the family.
Oh, yes.
Over, like, you know, you come back and you're like victorious. Right.
There's a lot of victory. There's 2 wreaths.
Yeah, so there's a lot of victory going on.
Yeah.
You can show off a little bit when you go home for the holidays.
My God, that's just a very fascinating reading.
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to, if not literally move, and it could be a lot of people are literally moving.
Yeah, it could be.
Or they're traveling. Again, because of the season.
And they're welcome.
Is when people travel.
Yes, and it's a sort of a very, you know, lots of hugs.
Lots of hugs and welcome.
Yeah.
Thank God you're here. We're
happiness
all preparing.
that you've arrived.
Celebration. This is like the maypole. You know, dancing around the maypole. So it's a celebration of spring.
So if you maybe, well, this could be a scenario. I mean, if you have suffered a breakup, if you're having problems in your relationship or your job, moving away from that is going to allow you to take sort of a break emotionally from what's going on during the month and heal.
All right then.
Wow, that was a phew.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you, Capricorn, would like a little more in-depth understanding of your reading and of your personal circumstances, please, this is the best time of the year to get a reading from us, because we've lowered our reading rates, reading fee.
That's right, just for this
Christmas.
month. It's Christmas.
Yes, Christmas and November and December.
And December, yeah. So we're excited about that, and we really enjoy getting to know you. We've met quite a few of our subscribers and viewers.
Thank you for really being our fans and emailing us. We love your emails.
Right, it's really fun. So please, yeah, just contact us. It's easy. Also, we offer council cards. Just click below. They pop right up. Easy breezy. And then Ava and I are going to be rushing out here because we got some more like winter solsticing to do.
Yes, we do. So thank you very much for coming to our oracle table, and we will see you next year. Namaste. Namaste.
She's like a horse.
I am.
You know how horses, like when you're
gallop.
riding a horse and you turn around, you're going towards the barn, and all of a sudden, you're like,